welcome back. This is Bisi Adewale. I am still talking about 33 things you must never do when you are angry with your spouse. Number 15, resorting to violence. Resorting to violence is another very dangerous thing you can do in marriage. It is very dangerous. You just went violent. You just declare war. You broke the property in the house. You destroyed the door. You broke the windscreen of the car. You injured your spouse because you are angry. A woman broke a muffin stick on the head of her husband. If that one was not enough, she went and carried axe, the one she normally used to cut meat. She wanted to use it to cut the head of her husband. In the fit of anger, let me tell you, dear, we have thousands and thousands or maybe millions of people in prison yard today because they went violent in the fit of anger. Not just with their spouse. You see people fighting and killing people because they are angry. Don't resort to violence no matter how angry you are with your spouse. Number 16, issuing threats. Issuing threats. Some people will issue threats. I will divorce you. I will run away. I will send you packing. I will call police. I will destroy this marriage. I will destroy this. I will destroy you. I will get you deported. I will make sure that you spend the rest of your life in jail. Issuing threats can never be the best, can never bring the best marriage for you. Another thing you must never do is giving ultimatums. If you don't do this, before this, I will divorce you. If you don't do this, before this day, I will run away. I will pack it up. I won't marry you again. I will destroy this marriage. I will kill you. Ultimatums, threats, they don't help any marriage. Thank you for listening to this level. I want you to relax and get everything right. That is why I want you to pay more attention. Number 18 thing you must never do is to break household equipment. Household equipment. A man told me how his wife normally break everything in the house. She broke the window blade. She broke the TV that the husband did not buy TV again. What brought them to us was the day this woman broke the windscreen of the car of her husband in the fit of anger. And when she calmed down, she will be apologizing. You know, that marriage broke because the husband said, if you are fond of breaking everything in the house, a day is coming, it's my head you will break. She went violent and she destroyed her marriage. She broke all the equipment in the house. Don't do it. Don't break the equipment in your marriage. Another thing you must never do is number 19, criticism. Criticizing your spouse. Criticizing your spouse. You don't know how to dress. You look like an old woman. You look like I regret marrying you. I wish you can do this. And you are just criticizing. What kind of soup is this? Into your long. What kind of soup is this? I've never enjoyed my life since I married this woman. I've never enjoyed my life since I married this man. I'm just criticizing. You don't know how to dress. You normally dress like very old people. You normally dress like this. You don't know how to talk. You don't know how to do this. You don't know. I never marry a good woman. I never marry a good man. You are criticizing. Keeping malice, refusing to talk, withdrawing to yourself because you are angry is one thing. And malice can be subdued. It can be subdued that you will not even know that you are keeping malice. You just say, I don't just want to talk. I don't want to say things that will be horrible. That's why I just keep to myself. You are keeping malice and it can destroy any marriage. Moving out of the house. I spoke about people that move out of the bedroom. This time around, some people will just pack their bag and move out of the house. I know a woman Any slight thing, she will move out of the house. She did this 8 times. The last time she did it, the 9th time, the husband refused to go and beg. The husband refused to go and call. The husband refused to go and see her parent. And that was the end of the marriage. That was the destruction of that marriage. So stop moving out of the house. Going out to tell others the secret of your spouse is another foolish thing people are doing. When you are having disagreement, don't just rush out to go and tell your family about the dirty lining of your husband, what your husband is doing in the secret, what your wife is doing in the secret. You now went ahead and told friends, family, fans, and everything. Some people will post it on social media. When you sort out things, it will be difficult to undo the image of your spouse. It will be difficult to undo the image you have created for your spouse. So, no matter how angry you are, don't reveal the privileged knowledge you have about your spouse in the fit of anger. Always remember that anger will end, bitterness will end, but what you have said with your mouth will be forever. People may use it against you later. Walking away of the house and not return. You know, I told you some people will just walk away. They will just walk away. But as soon as there's a little disagreement, we have some people that will just leave the house, they just walk away. Some people may not return that day. They didn't really separate, but they just walk away. They will go and sleep in their parents' house. They will go and sleep in their friend's house. They said they are avoiding violence. Don't leave the house in a fit and get into, and jump into the car. I know people that jump into the car and just drove away and end up on that, and end up in an accident. It is very dangerous. Even in the middle of the night, I know a woman that walked out of the house in the middle of the night and she ended up in the hand of people that rape her. So be very careful. Don't put your life in danger. Telling your spouse you regret getting married to him or her is very dangerous. Because you are angry, I regret marrying you. Don't make your spouse feel useless. Don't make your spouse feel useless as if he or she had no value to your life. If you were to be honest, you will discover that your spouse has added 1 or 2 things to your life. That you have a little disagreement now does not mean that your spouse is no more valueless. Apart from the blessing of children, there are so many areas when you started that your wife has added to you, your husband has added to you. Always remember this, and it will help you a lot. Number, kicking your spouse out of the house. You know, the other time I said some people are walking out of the house. This time around, we have some people, they walk out their spouse out of the house. In Africa, you will see some men, they will send their wife out of the house. They throw their load out. Go to your father's house. I don't marry you again. In Europe and the US, we have some women, they send their husband out of their house, sometime in the winter, into the cold. Oh, this is very dangerous and it is childish. This will only ruin your teamwork going forward. It will leave indelible mark in the heart of your spouse. So please don't do it. It's to hide behind sex or to involve in sexual denial. They involve in sexual denial. They won't allow their husband to touch them. Also, men, they will not sleep with their wives. I met a man that said, you see, I don't always have erection. And for months, he was not sleeping with his wife because he was angry with his wife. This is not all right. This is not good. Beating up your wife. Beating up your wife. Don't raise your hand in the fit of anger to ever beat your wife. We have some strong women too who are beating their husband. Don't do it. It will ruin your love life. It will ruin your marriage. It will destroy so many things you have built together. Refusing to discuss the case. Some people will just refuse to discuss the case. They won't tell. They are hungry, but they are not ready to talk. This is very, very dangerous. So when there is anger, calm down and discuss. It may not be what you think. It may not be what you think. It may not be the way you see it. Things at times are not the way we first saw them. That is why you need to calm down. Committing suicide. Wow, going in the fit of depression and committing suicide. Oh, anger can make people to lose their lives. Some people will commit suicide. Some people will just destroy themselves because they are hungry. This is very wrong. This is very dangerous. Don't commit suicide. Don't kill yourself. It does not worth it. Look for help. I told you that you can contact us. Go to bisiadewale.com/marriage-clinic. bisiadewale.com/marriage-clinic. Book for some sessions of marriage clinic, and we'll be able to help you. We have more than 90% success rate. We've been helping people all across the globe, and this thing can be done online, it can be done offline. So do it. Cutting off from God. Wow. I know some people, because they are hungry, they ruin their prayer life. Many people, they slowly stop praying. Some people will stop going to church. Some people will stop reading the Bible. You are wrong, baby. You are wrong. When there is trouble, that is when you need to confront. You need to go to God that can handle the trouble. When there are issues in your marriage, that's when you need to pray more. That's when you need to go to church more. That's when you need to go and embrace God more. Because Jesus is the master of every storm. He can destroy and stop every storm in your marriage. Go back to Him. Don't abandon God. Don't abandon church because you are hungry with your wife, because you are hungry with your husband. Thank you for joining me in this video. I pray that the master of the storm will stop every storm in your house. He will deal with those storms. It will help you. It will uphold you, and your glory will shine. It shall be well with your soul. My name is Bisi Adewale. Please follow me on YouTube at Bisi Adewale. Follow me on Facebook, Pastor Bisi Adewale. Follow me on TikTok, bc.adewale, but Instagram is still Bisi Adewale. I want to see your marriage reigning. I want to see the best in your marriage. Thank you for watching. Please share this video. Let it get to everyone. You will be helping thousands of families. Shalom.
Is your marriage hurting? Is your marriage making you sad, depressed, and frustrated? Do you feel like packing it up? No, don't do it. You need marriage clinic, not marriage breakup. Marriage breakup helps no one. Go ahead, fight for your marriage, defend it because of your future, old age, and your children. You will be glad you did. This is not marriage counseling, it is marriage clinic. Register for marriage clinic and save your marriage today. Go to bisiadewale.com/marriage clinic to start the journey of transforming your marriage today.